Many of us navigate through our day at the office or at school without concern for getting from one place to another. But for my son Alex, it was a bit different. We first noticed Alex as a baby struggle to follow moving objects, even in well-lit rooms. Otherwise, there weren't any signs of vision challenges, so we didn't think much of it.
Hi, can I get 2 tickets to London, a child and an adult ticket, please?
Later, he began to walk and was able to play outside during the day like other children. But then we noticed, in the evenings, he'd bump into things, a lot more than your average little boy, and he ended up with a lot of bumps and scrapes.
Be really careful getting on the train. So 1 step and 2 step. Good boy. Let's go that way. Just be careful.
Initially, we thought he was just accident-prone. But as he got older, the ability to navigate across light levels became increasingly difficult for him. By the age of 6, he was saying he found it hard to see things at dusk or in dim light.
I'm just going to open the door, and there's a bit of a step down, so step 1 foot and step the other foot. Lovely. And we're just going to walk down here. Oh, just stay close to me. There's nothing ahead of you at the moment.
Activities we took for granted, such as riding a bike, became difficult in these light conditions, affecting playtime with friends.
Oh, it's very dark, isn't it? Right, so we're just at the bike rack now, so can you just stand there for me? I'm just going to find the key for the lock. Do you know what? It's really dark today, so I think what's best is that we leave the bike here and we'll come back tomorrow, yeah?
As we became more concerned with his vision, we took Alex to our doctor, who referred us to an ophthalmologist. He examined Alex and ordered a bunch of tests.
Yes, I remember you being quite worried for me. I wasn't always able to play with my friends after dark. The darker it got outside, the tougher it was for me to play safely.
Ooh, you okay? Yeah, sure.
And at school, I used to sit at the front of the class and needed extra light to help me read my books.
That was a worrying time. The ophthalmologist explained that he was screening for a number of possibilities and that Alex's vision loss might be caused by an inherited condition passed down from Alex's father and me. I'm so glad his doctor saw the need to run a genetic test to confirm what was happening to Alex. When the results came back, the ophthalmologist confirmed that it was an inherited retinal dystrophy that was leading to vision loss for Alex.
Yes, at that point I was having a lot of trouble seeing, especially in the evenings. We needed extra bright light bulbs in the house. But remember, Mum, he did say there was potential treatment available for me.
Yes, he did. He explained that Alex had a biallelic mutation of the RPE65 gene, but the medication Luxturna, Voretigene Neparvovec, had been approved to treat patients with vision loss due to this confirmed mutation as long as they had sufficient working retina cells. Luxturna had demonstrated in clinical trials an improvement for the majority of patients in their ability to navigate in lower light levels. The doctor told me the most common adverse reactions, conjunctival hyperemia, cataract, increased intraocular pressure or retinal tear, as well as others listed on the product label, were related to the administration procedure. The majority of adverse events reported were of mild to moderate severity, non-serious and transient in nature. Alex would receive corticosteroids before and after the Luxturna treatment to reduce the possibility of an immune response. The treatment involves subretinal delivery of the gene therapy, which is preceded by a vitrectomy, an eye surgery performed regularly by surgeons. It was possible for most patients to improve vision in the first month, with the majority of improvements coming in the first year.
The doctors and nurses are great. I even got a stuffed animal for being brave. I had the surgery on each eye a week apart. My eyes were a little sore after surgery, like an eyelash was in my eye, but I soon noticed that things were brighter and that I could see better in the evenings. It's been several months since my surgery. I don't bump into things as often anymore, and I can join in more activities with my friends now.